sitting on these like balloons. Weird. Welcome to the latest MX5 video. This is the new project. Now, I need to start with, I did a traditional one of these. So this is it. This is the next project. And then I did one of these. And that blew a tyre. So, and also the clutch. So I've had to do the clutch and new wheels and tyres that you've missed. A couple of freebies, a couple of things I know about in here. Ditch this charcoal canister. Induction kit, thoughts on that? They tend to lose power, don't they? Except maybe a Randall one. I mean, I'd appreciate the comments if you know where they go, because that washer's in the way. Obviously, them pipes always corrode, they need doing. Maybe a coolant reroute to bring it round. Radiator looks new, which is a shame, because I'd like to put a big alley one in there, but there shouldn't be this gap. There should be some foam in there or something. So yeah, there's a few things. Importantly, no chassis rail rust, which is really odd for a Mark II. I mean, we've got a little bit of rust there. I'm not worried about that. Same this side. But pretty good condition other than the big dent. I mean, this is the damage. You can see it. It's quite bad actually, and it goes onto the door, and then it's got a rusty arch as well. Underneath, not so bad. Well, first impressions, the throttle pedal's really sensitive. No power, obviously, but there's massive like eagerness to go. And the steering's ridiculously quick, like so much quicker than a modern car. The way the steering moves the front end maybe isn't as quick as like a modern like Mini or something that's really agile on the front, but the way the chassis responds is really quick. Second thing to note with this one, the clutch is really high. In fact, I think if I change gear quite briskly, that'll slip, because that is right at the very top. So I bought it without even driving it, didn't need to. I know what's going on with these really. I started it up, engine sounds fine. I mean, the engines are pretty bulletproof. It's got just over 100,000 on it, and brilliantly, hard top, that quietens the ride down loads. Then it's got glass roof as well. It's got a really weird, like, just go around this island, I'll show you. It's got time flex Z's on it, and they are rock hard, really hard. And it does that weird, like, wobble. So what it's got is stock 14-inch wheels and like balloon tyres, and they wobble around, but the suspension's rock hard, so the body's kind of sitting on these like balloons. Weird. And it creates this really bouncy, rock hard body, as you can see on this bit of country lane, and floaty tyres. It does not have an LSD, which is a shame. So that's like 400 quid's worth. I was really hoping it would, but oh well, not a problem, as you saw with a one tyre fire. Even on gravel it couldn't hold both together, one of them things. The Mark II has the 5-speed in it, or the 6-speed if you get the facelift Sport. The 6-speed don't feel as good, maybe contrary opinion, but the 5-speed is a better gearbox. It is lovely. It has a really nice 2-click every single gear change. Ah! Flipping out. Nearly come fast. 4th to 3rd. Oh, that clutch is terrible. Well, before we do anything, clutch definitely on the list. Definitely first job. Oh, I do have a horn. It's on a random button on the dash. Weird. Okay, let's get this thing out on some open roads, see what it's like. And them tyres don't fill me with confidence though. I have to go around that little island. Well, there's no knocks or bangs in this car, which is a good sign, because normally there is. Although, what you can feel, if we get onto some slightly windier roads like this, you can feel the front and the back of the car are disconnected. You get this like front end move and back end flex. I never fully sorted that in my last one. Hopefully in this we can do it. I reckon just some more chassis bracing, door bars probably, that should probably get rid of it. That clutch slips, well it kind of just softens out the gear change. Oh, the brakes, they're not standard brakes. What? They're not standard up. Oh. show some of these standard tyres. Get the drag it out. My word, there's some weird wanderiness going on. Which is strange because the steering's so fast. What you can do in this car that not all cars are very capable of is the heel and toe downshift perfectly. The brakes are really well weighted. The throttle's just, it's pretty level, so you can, even on mid brakes, you can downshift and match it really well. And I know on track, if you don't do that and you go for a stiff downshift, it will lock the rear on a gear change. Couple that with this gearbox, eagerness to rev. Lovely. Really lively little thing. I've stood the other side to ignore the dint. The dint's not in my mind when I bought this. That was completely ignored. But anyway, let me know what you think. I really, really love MX-5s. They are a feel-good car. Love the steering, love the gearbox. The engine just needs to be able to breathe that little bit better. You can just, I did a manifold on my old one, a manifold and an exhaust and an ECU, and it just freed it up to rev. Maybe when I do the clutch, light and flywheel, I'm really not that sure which way to go. Do I cut the front end, do a massive splitter, massive wing and go all out track? That was the intention. Now I'm not so sure, because it really is nice to drive. Makes a change from the Scoob. But let me know, please, if there's anything that you need to do to these that I'm not aware of. Again, comment, let me know. And any inspiration, I'm all up for it. Because the car is completely worthless, unlike my last one, it means I can do anything to it and then absolutely hammer it on track, and that's the main thing. I'm gonna have some fun with it. The definites are roll cage, slip diff, I think I'm gonna need it. Wheels and tyres, no idea if I go with 195s again on the standard wheels, or do I go 225, get some nice 8Js. Do I do wide arches? Do I do over fenders? Over fenders are a bit done, wide arches are a bit done. I don't know. Let me know. I need some inspiration for it, and this will stick with us for some time. And also, maybe some driving tuition, that's probably something I could do with.